guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're playing another Japanese game, Battle Zeque Den, which I'm hoping we can play without needing to read anything. Alright, so I'm guessing we're just choosing our character here. Let's go with the blue. We'll go blue. Alright, so it's not a fighting game. Side-scrolling beat-em-up? Alright, well, we're going to skip that because we can't read what it says. I mean, first glance, it's pretty slow. Okay, so we have an ability there. This button so far doesn't do anything. We got punch, jump, block, and block. Yeah, so far the game's pretty slow. Kind of very, it does have the, more the dragon, or Dungeons and Dragons kind of feel to it. Than, like an actual, like, bad dudes. She can't jump to save her life, so we're not jumping up there. I mean, we're just starting out, so we'll give it a little bit, but so far, it's really, leaves a lot to be desired. Combat's very basic. We have the one button. I mean, we can jump kick, but all in all, we've got one button, and that's it. I mean, again, we're at 6-button. We have a 6-button controller possibility with Super NES, and most of the games we've been playing a lot have not been. Okay, so she can double jump. Okay, there we go. So we can get up there. But just, I mean, we got some really dumb AI enemies. I mean, you expect as much in a lot of these games, so I don't really put stock into that because most of the AI in these things are pretty dumb. But I mean, this seems even dumber than usual. I want to see what this does. All right, we used up the 2 that we had, so we don't have it anymore. But all in all, the enemy design is boring. The game's slow. Combat is really just too basic. I mean, like I said, it's just a one-button game. You have the special thing that you can use twice if you get more, and then if you get more. It does look like we have a level up system. Maybe at the end of the level we can get stronger. But I don't think there's enough to really justify really wanting to keep going through this much. With the other beat-em-ups and everything out there. Oh, come on. Now they're getting cheesy. I was kind of worried there for a second. I honestly kind of want to get a game over just to try out the 3 characters, see if there's much of a difference in them. But yeah, I mean, like I said, AI's dumb. We have a one-button game. We don't even get like a different buttons for comboing off, like to be able to prevent like them being able to do stuff. They are actually starting to get different abilities going on here. So then now they're doing the two cheese guys, the big old fucking tanks that have a really cheesy slide move. So we just sit here and just knock them off. I mean, so this is what we're gonna do. Yay. I mean, if they're gonna cheese us, we're gonna turn right back around, right? And say, screw you guys, I'm going home. Because, yeah, otherwise we're gonna be sitting there trying to take out one. The other guy's going to keep sliding into us. And then it's just going to be rinse, repeat. So we just do this. This character, if nothing else, is very slow. Or very weak. See, they're not doing much damage. I don't know if, you know, we're going to have a difference in enemy ability or hero choice ability. That one guy keeps getting to be trying to, like, really, fucking cheese, man. Even the music is kind of, for one, really low. But two, just really kind of, it's okay. I let him get there. I do like the being able to throw. Do we get? Yeah, okay, that charges our thing up again. I like being able to throw into the enemies and do damage. Oh, are you kidding me? More cheese! Like, it literally zoomed in on us. At least they're finally doing some new enemies. Like, I mean, that's kind of nice. Shit like that, cheese. Like, the game itself, honestly, is not overly well done. Alright, we're not going to continue. We're going to try. If the other character doesn't really change anything, I think we're just going to not worry about it, the third. If it's just more aesthetic than anything else, I don't really see a point. But if they do actually do different damages... Okay, so that's a special move, but it's one of the ones that take health when you use it. But all in all, nothing really. Like, she's just as slow and almost does the exact amount of damage as the other one did. So honestly, yeah, it's mostly just aesthetic on the enemies, or the character select. Wow, they are cheesing the fuck out of us in this one, huh? Alright, fair enough. I didn't know we were killing them in that one, otherwise I would have waited. Yeah, I'm just gonna let him do it. I want to see the other guy. The game's not good enough to want to actually try to progress through here further. It's just not done well enough. There's nothing really overly wrong with it. It's playable and it's passable. But like I said, it's slow. It's a one-button beat 'em up that's very slow. Really kind of has that cheese element where you're doing the one guy comes up behind you and then they just bounce you back and forth. It stun locks you in a lot of spots. The enemy cheese, we got some of the other stuff. Not really detrimental, but kind of takes it a little bit out. But mostly it's just you got 6 buttons, and we get a jump and an attack. We got the special attack, but I mean that's. But again, it's a 1-button beat 'em up, and that's not fun. His attack's a little faster. I don't see it being overly more powerful. That's kind of a cool. I mean, his special ability was pretty nifty. Alright, so also we get his is more of a constant effect. So, I mean, that's pretty much the only difference, really, with all these guys. All in all, like, yeah, the damage, none of them do more damage than the other one. You have no real, I mean, you do have a block that's not really working a whole lot. Do I have to actually, yeah, the block isn't even working. It's not doing anything. So we have a block that kind of works but doesn't really work. We got cheesy enemies, slow combat with 1 button. I mean, there's just better beat 'em ups. The aesthetics is nice. Like, it looks really good. Your characters are cool looking. And, you know, it's got that anime feel to it. But it's just, there's not enough going for it for that to be a thing, you know? It's like, other than the aesthetics, the game's not really very good. I do have the cheese slide in this guy. It doesn't seem to do a lot. Like, it's just, there's so many inconsistencies where they can slide through our attacks and damage us, but we can't slide through theirs. They can still hit us. Like, it's just not an overly enjoyable game. It's playable, yes. There's nothing really fundamentally wrong with it. It's just, compared to a lot of the stuff out there, and given the abilities for the Super NES, it's just really a lackluster, falling short other than graphics. Like, it looks good. The game really does look nice. And, you know, having that map thing going, kind of like Ghosts and Goblins and all that stuff, where it looks like it could have been a lot better, but then it fell short in combat. Like I said, the enemies really do kind of suck. There's a lot of cheese going on with it. The combat is just so gruelingly slow. Your character does so little damage, and you're just sitting there doing the same thing with, like I said, I think the worst part I have about it is the one button combat. It's just really boring. Like, you don't get a punch and a kick, you don't get to really do a whole lot. You can jump kick, the one guy can slide kick, the other one ducks and just kind of does the little thing. It has a nice, it could probably have a good story to it, but other than that, the game just really falls short compared to a lot of stuff. I mean, Battletoads is going to be such a better game. You know, some of the other beat 'em ups are going to be better. The AVP kind of like worked. It was a lot faster, but a lot cheesier. So I think this one kind of felt a little bit better than AVP, so to speak, just because of just kind of the way everything functioned on AVP, where it did have a lot of cheese. A lot of stuff going on, but other than that, like, it still was a better game than this, for the most part. So, like, every game that we've played that is a game even remotely close to this one falls short, other than the fact that it looks really good. It really has that anime kind of RPG style to it. But other than that, there's really nothing going for it. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Till next time, you guys have a great day.